Hey world. So for this one, after I guess I calmed down a bit from the TSA rants of security, privacy, invasion, giving up liberty for all in the name of security and stuff. For this one, I'm going to go through and talk about this past weekend, which was Veterans Day, and I got a chance to have a full 3-day weekend. And I went to Hawaii, Maui, and I took my mom. But to get into the meat of things, I'm going to tell you about my Hawaii weekend and about my biggest mistake. And I will tell you that it is a very bittersweet experience. But I'm going to go through and tell you about the bitter part first, so that hopefully I can leave you with a sweet part of this series. But before I get started, just want to go through with the disclaimer: no suing, legal actions permitted for viewing the contents of my videos, whether consensually or not. But yeah. So, like I said, I'm going to tell you about the weekend, and it was a very bittersweet moment, but I'm going to tell you about the bitter part first, so that I want to be able to go through and finish up the vid session by showing you some pictures and some videos of Hawaii and pretty much my trip. So pretty much what I saw, you can see, my viewers. But yeah, so I took my mom, and to give you a bit of background for this, she pretty much hasn't been anywhere as far as out of state or anything, and I figure I'd do something nice as the son, fulfilling my dutiful obligation as the dutiful son, the Asian son, trying to give gratitude for giving birth to me, and what she did for me during the earlier years, a roof over my head, etc., and pretty much I'll say that in a nutshell, taking her on this trip was my fucking biggest mistake. To say ingrate and unappreciative is quite the understatement. Alright? And like I said, just to give you a bit more background, the purpose of this trip was for me to go check out some model homes of bamboo living, because I pretty much know for a fact that the type of home that I'm going to be getting is going to be a bamboo home. It's pretty much not going to be any ifs and or buts or anything about that. As far as the price range of things, I feel it can be very feasible, and I guess going through with the models, being able to plan out some things. And I wanted to go there to talk to these guys, ask questions, and to see more model homes to affirm the fact that this is what I'm getting. So that's where the huge mistake was, of taking her on this and allowing her to be part of the show to go see some of the homes. I will say that, going to see their office was less than par. But I do understand the situation of it's Hawaii. Real estate is pretty much prime, probably expensive, and operating out of that type of home, it is what it is. So just seeing that, she thought it was going to be like some corporate glass office, blah blah blah, etc. So going to see the remote homes, they're pretty much in remote and serene locations. So with that being the case, I'm talking about these things were at different types of retreats. And if you don't know what a retreat is, it's pretty much a place, a landscape, a location that's pretty much built, whether it's a Buddhist, a Zen retreat, to get away, get back to nature. So that's pretty much what the retreat was. And in this case, the one that we happened to go to was more of a Hinduist, Zen type retreat. I'm talking about, it was really out in the countryside. It was remote, very serene. It was a bamboo grove. They had different types of fruit trees. They had Hindu statues here and there. It was on a cliff, ocean view, absolutely gorgeous. All right, absolutely gorgeous. But with my mom being set in her ways, paranoid to the extreme, and whatever else, the moment we got there, and being from the 40s, going through and living through the war and a lot of stuff, I understand where she's coming from, but understanding that fact does not fucking excuse what she did. And the details of that was, just getting to the office, she already said, let's go back to the hotel and stuff, when pretty much I planned that trip out there to go see the homes and even fly to the Big Island to see some more model homes. The arrangement that they went through with the people who lived there to be free so that I could go see it, that pretty much didn't do it after the first home. Because when we were at that retreat already, she's already spouting out stuff of, oh, this place is holy, and it might have been holy because it's a retreat. It's designed to have that sacred religious feel to it and stuff. She's going, all the deities and gods are going to punish her, etc. First of all, to give also some background, one of my uncles, so most likely one of her brothers, supposedly in Vietnam, got dragged out and killed in the woods after a night of partying and drinking and stuff. So that might have something to do with her set. But the moment we landed at that remote retreat, she was over there going, what the hell have you taken me to, blah blah blah, they're pretty much going to kill me and throw me off the river, put me in the woods where nobody can find me, and all this other shit. And like I said, we weren't even at the retreat for probably more than 5 minutes to really see the things. The home was absolutely nice. I wanted to ask more questions and everything. We ended up getting like a coconut and I think 2 oranges from one of the trees there. And like I said, pretty much to the drive out to the remote location and back, I was over there trying to talk to the chief architect of the scenarios, the business plans for the homes and stuff. And pretty much every other word out of my mouth, she was interrupting me of, shut up, all you talk about is bamboo this, blah 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 blah. And I'm like, I came here to talk to these people about bamboo. You know what? It's what they do, it's what they build. So that's one of the other things. And with that being the case there, I pretty much couldn't get a word in the entire trip, so being rude and impolite from that. And like I said, the assumption that, everybody's out to kill her and toss her out in the remote, and it's like, what have you done? So with the going through and the trip back, I'm pretty much running out of time here, but I'll continue on with the next one. Needless to say, I got a fucking earful, and this was pretty much Friday, because we flew in Thursday evening, and it was mid-afternoon Friday to start going to see that. So pretty much the rest of that Friday day, afternoon, and the evening, and even Saturday, I pretty much got a earful. and I'll go through into the details of that in the next video. So I'll see you guys next time.